Today I've got some Mackenzie Child-inspired Easter DIYs to share, all made with fresh picks from Dollar Tree. Welcome to CJ DIY. I am C. I found those Easter wooden cutouts at Dollar Tree and I wanted to give them a nice makeover. I painted them with the Dollar Tree acrylic paint in a white paint, just one layer. I let them dry and now I am decoupaging them with Mackenzie Child's napkins. On the top part for my egg cutout, I am using the checkerboard napkin with adding a Mod Podge, and slowly with my fingers and the brayer I went over to smooth it out and cutting off the excess. After I cut off the excess, I'm smoothing out the edges with a Mod Podge and a brush, and I am adding another napkin on the bottom part of this egg and repeating the same step with adding a Mod Podge and smoothing it out with my fingers and the brayer. Mackenzie Childs are known for their whimsical, colorful decorations, and today I'm bringing you beautiful colors ready for spring and Easter, all made with Dollar Tree items, and they all look so high-end that you would love to have them in your home. After I sealed the napkins with a Mod Podge, I am also adding a black paint around the edges of this tabletop. I let it dry, and to smooth it even more out, I am adding a parchment paper, and with my mini press I went over, and now with the golden marker from Dollar Tree I am just adding a line around the edges to make it closer to the Mackenzie Child beautiful looks. Also, where those two napkins are divided, I added velvety lilac ribbon, also from Dollar Tree. I cutting off the excess, created 4-loop simple bow, and I glue it on top of it. And also for extra embellishment, I'm adding one of those cute butterflies 3D stickers from Dollar Tree, and that part is done. For my bunnies tabletops, I'm adding a different kind of napkins. The one that you're seeing with the flowers is from Dollar Tree. You can use any napkins that you prefer. Doesn't need to be those that I'm using. You can have a variety of different combinations and they will look equally beautiful. For my first bunny, I'm adding this Mackenzie's napkin with the white background and the floral, and on top I will be adding the black checkered napkin to make it cohesive with my egg tabletop. And I'm repeating the same step, adding a Mod Podge, cutting off the excess, adding the second part of the napkin, and then smoothing out with the parchment paper and a mini press. And then for my second bunny, I did the same step, except I added the black napkin with the floral, also from Mackenzie's. I will try to find the links. They're not that pricey. You can make decoupage with them and make so many creations with them, and they'll be perfect for spring and Easter this year. And to finish off those two cute bunnies, I went over with my golden marker around the edges, creating a line. And for embellishment, I created a lace bows on both of them. I also added the lilac ribbon that I use on my egg, and that's pretty much it. Also, I paint out the edges with the black paint to make it more high-end. And for extra embellishment, I am adding those checkered buttons that I got from Totally Dazzled. They're such a beautiful little detail, but they look like we bought those bunnies from one of the Mackenzie Child's boutique stores. Now from my chicky, I am just using one napkin, and this is the one with the white background and the floral from Mackenzie's, and decoupaging it with a Mod Podge. And in the middle part, I just created a beautiful 2-loop bow with the Harley Quinn yellow print. And that's it for this cute chicky. Super quick and easy makeover, but together with the bunnies and the egg, it came out simply gorgeous. And I suggest when you see those cutouts in Dollar Tree, they're selling out super fast, so grab them so you can make a similar makeover like mine. For my next makeovers, I'm using those cake boards from Dollar Tree. I spray painted them with a pink paint, and now on top of them, I'm adding those cute signs that I got from Temu, but you can add any round signs that Dollar Tree is selling, and they will be equally beautiful. For extra embellishment, I created bows with my checkerboard ribbon, and on top of it I added some pink lace bows also, and it looks just perfect. Another amazing finds at Dollar Tree are those charger plates. I grabbed 2 of them and I spray painted them with a white paint. And for the edges, I like those edges on those charger plates because I grabbed my distressing brush, and with a black paint I went over the edges just to give them extra look. And in the middle part, I'm adding those 2 signs also from Temu, but as I mentioned, you can add any kind of sign that you prefer, or you can add napkin as well. With decoupaging napkin on the middle part is gonna look equally beautiful. On top, I added a bow on one of them, and here how they all look together. My next inspiration are those topiaries from Mackenzie's. They look gorgeous, but also a bit pricey. Dollar Tree is selling those football-shaped tumblers, just perfect for my topiary. So what I did is I removed the bottom part, and I am removing the cap with the straw, and I am spray painting the middle part with a white spray paint. Those spray paints are from Amazon. They were like $5 a piece, so grab them. The price is very reasonable, and you can make so many projects with those spray paints. And now after the spray paint is dry, I am decoupaging the tumbler with a checkerboard napkin and a Mod Podge. I went over to make sure I don't rip off the napkin because it's super tiny. I cut off the excess and also seal it with a Mod Podge. I let it dry, and with the press I went over on top of the parchment paper to smooth out the whole tumbler with it. I'm putting back the golden part on the bottom. On top, I'm adding the golden marker just to give that high-end look. and it's not looking like a football tumbler. It looks like an egg to me. Now for the floral part, I will be using those cupcakes liners, and I will be using a foam ball. So it will be perfect to add any kind of flower, but I wanted to try it with those liners and see how it is, because it's super cute and it's not that pricey. You can make so many floral petals with those, and it's not gonna cost you much. I will fill out the whole sphere with those liners, and after it's filled, we're gonna add it on top of our egg tumbler that we made. Now that my yellow sphere is done, I added one of those wooden sticks from Dollar Tree. I am filling out the tumbler with the shopping bag and floral foam. I'm adding the wooden stick on top of the foam and then covering the foam with a green moss from Dollar Tree. I created 4 loop bows with this yellow Harley Quinn ribbon, and that's it for this topiary. For my next topiary, I'm using another foam ball and different kind of flowers. I got those bluish, grayish flowers in my stash. You can add any kind of flower as you prefer. I will be adding different kind on my topiaries. I'm just cutting off those wires from the flowers and filling out this foam with them. And I have a perfect look for my second topiary that I'm creating today. I'm adding a wooden stick on the bottom. Those wooden sticks are from Dollar Tree. They came as a 4 pieces, so they're perfect for topiaries. And I am using another tumbler that I decoupaged, and the same way like I did on my yellow tumbler, I am repeating it on this topiary as well, except this one is a different color. I have also created different bows with this blue lace and the checkered ribbon. I tie it on my wooden stick, and voila! For my next topiary, I am creating an egg tree. You can use that foam from Dollar Tree. I happen to have a larger foam in my stash, so I will be using this larger foam. I painted with a green paint. Doesn't need to be perfect. All I need is a different color than white, and because I will be covering it with eggs. I got those eggs in my stash throughout the years that I am decorating for Easter, and now somehow I lost the footage. What I did is I start gluing and covering this foam with these eggs until the whole foam is covered with it. I created a pattern with all those different colorful eggs that I have, and I think it came out just perfect. So with adding mini eggs from Dollar Tree and covering them in one of those foams, you can have a perfect topiary ready for Easter. Now that my tree is covered with eggs, I will be adding golden pearls in between the spaces where those eggs were glued. And not just we will fill out the empty spaces, we're gonna have an extra embellishment on my egg topiary. And look how beautiful and high-end it looks. It looks like the original look. For the bottom part, I will be using one of those Valentine's buckets. I just removed the handle and I spray painted them with a white paint, of course. I let them dry, and then when they're dry, I just covered them with napkins. On one of them, I used the black checkered napkin, of course, to make it look closer to the Mackenzie child look. And simple, easy, beautiful, high-end look. I just love to make all those topiaries. I made some for Christmas and for fall, and they look so high-end, and nobody know that I made them with Dollar Tree items. I am adding a wooden Dollar Tree stick on the bottom part of my tree, and then adding it inside of the foam on my bucket, and I'm covering the bucket with the green moss. I have also created 4-loop bow with this blue and pink Mackenzie child ribbon. You can add any kind of ribbon as you prefer, doesn't need to be a checkered board. And that's it for this look. For my next topiary, I wanted to show you this lilac checkered napkin that I got. Dollar Tree is selling similar napkin like this with a checkered lilac, so grab it, it's gonna look perfect. So I'm adding this napkin until it's all covered the same way like I did for my others. For this topiary, I am showing you those cute peonies. Those are from Dollar Tree. They're such a good quality, and they came out perfect on my foam ball and looks just cohesive with my planter on the bottom. I have also created 4-loop bow with my ribbons that I have. I have also made a pink topiary with a pink checkered napkin, and also for the foam ball, I made pink flowers with these cupcake liners, and they all came out perfect and super cohesive with my planter. And look how beautiful they all look together. I have also found those cute Easter trees from Dollar Tree that they're lining up. For the bottom part, I used Mackenzie checkered ribbon just to give them a high-end look and perfect to stage your vignette. Also, those bunnies, the blue one and the pink one on the sides, are from Dollar Tree with the glasses. The one in the middle is from Home Goods, and everything looks so cohesive, whimsical, and beautiful. For my other charger plate that I spray painted, I'm adding another sign from Temu, and I will be adding this charger plate slash sign into my wreath. I have this wreath in my stash. I had it since last year. I bought it from Joann for like $7. It was on clearance, and I think it's gonna look perfect with adding this sign in the middle. To add this sign, I just added a twine on the back of the charger plate, on top and on the bottom, and then I will tie this twine on the back part of my wreath. To make my wreath more whimsical and beautiful, I'm adding those roses that I got in my stash and some leaves to it. You can create wreath like this with adding greeneries to one of those metal wreaths from Dollar Tree and cover them all with the greeneries that Dollar Tree is having, and it will look just perfect on your door for Easter and spring. I have also created a large bow with 3 kinds of ribbon, one with a checkered ribbon, the other one is pink, this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, and then I have another ribbon in my stash with a pink with stripes. I combined them all and I created couple of loops. I tied them in the middle, and then on top of it I also added a 4-loop lace ribbon just for extra little detail, and that's it. I mean, you can make any kind of bow that you like, any kind of design, any kind of color. The sky is the limit and you will never be wrong. If you see those large egg topiary at Dollar Tree, grab them because you can make a miracles. Also grab one of those lanterns from Dollar Tree. I grabbed the white one because my inspiration is this topiary from Mackenzie's that they're selling for $499. So what I will do is I will create the same pattern that topiary have, and all you need to do is a permanent marker. You can use paint, but with a marker is way easier, and also it's gonna save you a lot of money because this marker I used for all my eggs and 2 of my topiaries total with creating all these cute patterns. On the large egg, I am just creating line, and it was so easy to work with because those eggs have like ribs, and you just follow those ribs and create patterns as you wish. You can also add different colors. Those permanent markers from Dollar Tree are just perfect. I decided to go with mine just black and white to match and be cohesive with my decor. I like that shiny, pearly look that this egg have. It was so easy. It's only time consuming to create all those stripes to all of my eggs, and this is how it looks when it's done on my first one. Also, for extra embellishment, I added polka dots with my golden marker and just giving a high-end look closer to the Mackenzie Childs. You can also add some pearls to it. That's gonna look perfect, but this time I was in a hurry, so I just add the golden marker. On my second egg, I am just creating a Harley Quinn pattern. I am using the liner to be easier, and I'm filling them out with my black marker. Now that the second part is done, I'm also adding extra embellishment with the golden marker, just with adding dots between the squares and give it a more high-end look. I'm putting my two pieces together just to see how it will look, and it already looked beautiful. Between the eggs, I will be adding a golden ribbon also off camera. You will see at the end. And then for my third egg, I am just adding lines and filling them up with black marker. And also when those lines are done, on each side I will be adding a golden frame just to make it cohesive with my other two eggs. And that's it. I did two of those topiaries. They're perfect for outdoor. They're perfect by your fireplace. Anywhere you put those, you will never be wrong. Now that my eggs are all done, I'm putting them all together, and as I mentioned, in the middle part I added a golden ribbon. And to make my topiary taller, I will be adding this lantern that I heavy distressed with this golden paint. I let it dry, and then I add this lantern on the bottom part of my topiaries. I have also created bow that I glue it on the bottom part on that lantern, and that's it. Let me know which of those creations is your favorite, which one you will be creating. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like my content and for more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, my darlings, I'm sending you lots of love and blessings from me to you. Bye-bye.